Hey, nice nail polish.
Oh, thanks. It's blue pearl.
I know. It's my daughter's favorite. She insists on painting my little nubs the same color. Where'd you learn to do that?
Oh, it's nothing.
Well, I wish you'd show that nothing to my lame excuse for a busboy son.
Hey, I think Jay did a great job tonight.
Oh, because he only spilled 3 drinks? Yes, Reva, you're right. He is doing a lot better.
Come on, you must have waited tables somewhere at some point in your life, am I right?
I don't know about her, but I'm sure glad I'm not doing it anymore.
You used to wait tables, Mr. Billy?
Yeah, try until about 3 days ago at a diner across town. Luckily, I have a kindly executive in the family who wanted to hire me.
No. Don't be listening to him now. He used to run Lewis Oil. He was better at it than anyone.
So what happened?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I tell you what, when he gets slow around the office someday, I'll tell you about it.
Yeah, and if he keeps you after 5 with his tall tales, be sure you get overtime.
Triple time.
I will.
All right, you remember Mr. Big Executive with a new assistant how to do dishes?
I think it'll come back to me.
All right. You know, we do have a dishwasher, but my mother, for some reason, thought the dishes get cleaner doing them by hand.
You know something? My mama always hated electrical appliances, too. She said the world was a much better place to live in without them.
Sarah blamed the downfall of Western civilization on machine.
Yeah, something like that.
Dishwasher, yeah.
Is your mother still alive?
My mama? No. No, she passed away about a year ago. I miss her a lot. Why don't you tell us about your family? Why don't you tell us about your people?
Yeah, I heard somebody say you were from Chicago.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago.
Were you born there? I mean, did you get around much?
I really led a boring life. There's not much to tell at all.
You mean there's not much you want to tell?
Why do you say that?
Well, you just look like...
Look like what?
Hey, you know, I think I better rescue you from the nosy Parker twins.
You know what? I thought I heard a crash in there. You didn't break one of my mother's good glasses, did you?
You didn't say they were good
Oh,
glasses.
for heaven's sake, Billy!
Look out, Josh! Nola's on the warpath, and your soon-to-be wife is trying to scare away my pretty assistant.
I'm not scared.
Oh, you should be. Let me tell you about Reva. If you give Reva half a chance, you'll find out everything about you, including who your old boyfriends were.
That's not true. Well, maybe. Little.
But the way you get the edge on her is you ask her about her old boyfriends, and that'll set her back at least 2
Billy
weeks.
Lewis, you're making me sound like I'm some kind of party girl.
Well, maybe not that many. Unfortunately, most of the boys she went out with had the last name of Lewis.
Hey, just stop. You know, with all that information, my life is as normal and routine as it can be.
Yeah, it's been that way for about 4 days. You're saying that like it's been that way for years. Our normal routine children, Mara and Shane.
She let all my fireflies go. Well, they didn't want to belong in a jar.
This is our daughter, the budding liberator.
I was going to bring them to show and tell the first day of school.
Well, I hate to break it to you, son, but I don't think they would have lasted that long. This is our soon-to-be one-day zoologist son right here, and this is Cassie, all right? She's going to be working with your Uncle Billy. Say hello.
Hi. Hi. Is he going to teach you how to make flapjacks?
Oh, I don't think so.
You'll have to excuse him. He hasn't been brought up to speed on my new career move. See, son, now I'm going to be working with your dad over at Lewis Oil, not the diner.
Too bad. The diner was great.
Yeah, well, you do what you got to do.
You know something? I think Nola's in the kitchen, and she has cake and homemade ice cream for you guys. Go.
You have the prettiest eyes, Mara.
Thank you. Do you have any kids?
Mara, honey, that's a little too personal a question.
Well, I just wanted to see if there'd be anybody new that I could play with. Boys can be so dumb sometimes.
Oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate you saying that. And why don't you go on in there before your brother eats everything? Go, go, go.
Bye.
So, do you have any kids?
Reva,
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm just asking.
It's okay. No. Not yet, I don't.
Well, wait till you do. Your life will never be the same again.
You guys seem really close.
Yeah, I guess we are. It might be because I nearly lost them.
Really?
Yeah, we had a situation where somebody took us on a ride to hell, and we're feeling pretty lucky to have made it back.
I don't think we want to be talking about Annie right now.
Oh, yeah, try never again.
Is she the one who caused some trouble?
Yeah, well, let me fill you in on a little information. When you're in town, if you happen to run into a woman named Annie Dutton, do yourself a favor and go the other way. Well, look at that. I'd say we make a good team.
Can Can I ask you a question?
Sure. I believe it's your turn.
How come you got so upset when you mentioned that woman's name?
If you knew Annie, you'd know why.
How does she almost cost you your kids?
She did some very despicable things. I'll spare you the details. It's really not worth trashing her. The point is that I got my kids back and the man I love. And now Annie can't ever touch them again.
It's too mushy, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's nice. They seem like they're really in love with each other.
Well, they indeed are in love. Now, look, the thing about checkers is most people look down their nose at it, but playing it is a true art form.
I've never heard that before.
No, you haven't? Well, I'm going to take it easy on you anyway, because I figured you probably haven't played since you were a little girl.
That's okay. I think I can hold my own.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a champ now. You remember that.
Okay.
Hey, I want to tell you something. I think you fit in pretty well with everybody tonight.
Thank you. Everyone was very nice to me.
Yeah, and especially Reva. And that's unusual because Reva's not what you call a woman's woman.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, she always used to like to hang out with the boys when she was growing up. She liked playing cowboys and Indians, and she liked my brother Josh better than she liked playing cowboys and Indians.
They go back that far?
That and forever. See, they're one of those deals that was made to be, and it's just taking them a whole lifetime to get together, that's all.
I believe I warned you about talking about my checkered past. Did I not?
Darling, your past is way beyond checkered. It's downright plaid.
Okay. So I have a few skeletons.
Skeletons? Darn, you start a whole graveyard anytime you want.
Excuse me, I could tell her some nasty things about her new boss.
Yeah.
Think I should do that?
Okay, that's enough about ancient history there, young man.
Good, because I wanted to ask a recent question. I've been getting the local paper and reading it since I've been in town, and the name Spaulding keeps popping up, and I know you mentioned it earlier today, so what's their story?
Yeah, Spaulding is our main competition.
But they're not all bad.
No. In fact, the only one you really have to look out for would be Alan Spaulding.
You remember what I told you about Annie Dutton? Well, she and Alan are like two peas in a pod.
Yeah, that'd be poison peas.
So she whooped you good, eh, Billy?
Oh, it was beginner's luck.
You're just lucky I like you, girl. You got your bag now, huh?
Yes,
All
yes.
right. Well,
No, I called a cab, so you don't have to take me out.
all right. Well, I'll give you the money.
No, thank you. And
Yeah, I
thank
got some money here, too.
No, see, there's my cab. I'm gonna run.
You sure?
Thank you, guys. Yes. Well, thanks.
Thanks. It was great having you. You know something, Billy? You lucked out when that girl walked into your office.
Yeah, I think we all lucked out. She's a good kid.
These are good people. How can I ruin their lives? Mommy and Tammy. 1, 2, 3. We're as happy as we can be. Because we love each other, dear. Even though we're not so near. Someday I'll come back to you. And we'll be together the whole year through.